Hello, everybody. It's Andy and Benny here again today with you all for another reading. We're just going to see what comes up in the field today, whatever you all need to know, this collective that is here. Don't force it to resonate, just see what comes up for you and see what aligns with you today. We are actually going to start with our Oracle deck. Let's see what energies are coming in. Okay, so we got B fluid. So a lot of this energy with water and improvise again in water. So these two just pair absolutely perfect together. Be fluid and improvise. So definitely something that has to do with this water element, with the element of the unseen, maybe information being sent to you through water. Water carries a lot of information, and also everything gets created in the water, like the birthing process. They get created in the womb, they develop in the womb, and this like sacred water. Water carries a lot of memories. There was a study that was done recently about water actually carrying a lot of memories, and even remembering and showing like a hologram the pictures that you infuse into water itself. So there's a lot of stuff going on with water here. I was just about to say, some of you all are probably water signs that are tuning into this today. And I pulled, before Benny jumped on the camera, I actually pulled the Three of Wands and the High Priestess as well. So the High Priestess coming forward is really following this pattern of water that we have. Like the High Priestess is, and it's a little bit hard to see, and this is a different kind of tarot deck, but she's holding this sacred book, and this is like the book of life, like the Kabbalah, or this book of secrets, this book of unknown things that like hold our universe together. And she has water, behind her in the traditional tarot. This one she actually has like on a water dress, but it represents these aspects of the subconscious mind that are very hidden from us. And then the Three of Wands coming forward. So you've definitely been in this time where you've been like reevaluating your life and just looking out to your life and just really questioning what you're supposed to be doing going forward, and what your purpose is, why you're here on this earth. You've been really unsure about the direction that you're supposed to take, and you've just been waiting in this like waiting mode of trying to figure out, when is this going to reveal itself to me. The High Priestess also has that veil of things that are hidden, and so it's not really like showing you what is going on in your life right now. It's just guiding you with intuition. And this goes back to the Be Fluid card. I feel like you all are going down this collective that's here. You're being pulled down a current for sure. Like there's something that's pulling you. The star coming up. That's so synchronistic. Oh my god, this card, you guys! I just got this deck, so I haven't seen all the cards, and it's just so funny. Uh, so you're definitely being pulled somewhere so synchronistic and aligned for you with the star coming up. It's like finding that purpose where, before you came into this world, before you were in the womb, you had this like programming that you brought to the world, that these patterns that you wanted to play out in your life, this idea of what your life would be. And then you went through this like veil of forgetting coming into the world, and you're here now, and you've probably been, beaten down a lot. You've had to get up and try again. And you're at this point now where you're looking back on all your experiences, and you're like, okay, I know that this serves a higher meaning. I know that all of these things that I'm going through serve a purpose, but what is that purpose, and how is it going to apply into my life going forward, right? And this is so synchronistic because I was just having a conversation with a friend about, how we go through these periods of compression, and I've been talking about this quite a bit. Whenever we think that there's something wrong with us, or that we're depressed and we're like, why is this happening? It's just this natural rhythm this compression of us really just going back into ourselves and really storing up that energy and building that balance and security so that way we can expand into the unknown again. Four of Wands coming forward, there's a lot of security that's about to come into your life, and you might be seeing it already. And at this point in your life, even though you're very unsure about the direction that you're going to go in, you have everything that you need with the Four of Wands. Like, you have everything that you could possibly need just to be like, let me get Benny, just to be like, I know that this step that I'm moving into is going to be so secure and so aligned because I have everything that I need to carry me into this next step. And even though it feels like you're kind of lost right now, I would encourage you to take a step back and look at it from an outside perspective, because you felt lost before. But the times in the past that you felt lost have been so different from this time. The times in the past that you've had this feeling of feeling lost, feeling like you don't have a direction, you've been putting a lot of maybe negative concepts, like building negative concepts or beliefs around that, being like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm already this age. Why don't I have an idea of what I'm going to do? And kind of making yourself feel guilty. And I sense that there might have been other people in your energetic field, friends or family, that were making you feel guilty about not really knowing the direction you were going to take. But this time around, I feel like you're coming at it from a more mature angle where you're able to really look at your life and be like, wow, I, even though I feel like I'm lost and I don't really know where I'm going, I have this like stability underneath me that I can use to jump off of and project myself into this next version, into this like higher dimensionality of my consciousness. So you have that stability built in already, and I have a feeling that it's going to help you with a lot of your negative belief systems, having this stability there. You're not going to have to worry about, maybe where the money is coming from. Or if you have been worrying about where the money is coming from, work on not having that be a story, not projecting that into your consciousness. You're not going to have to worry about maybe your health or these things going forward, because you have this baseline stability in everything that you need that's going to be able to project you into this next step in your life. So what do you need in order to really move into that next version of you, uh, and to uncover what the high priestess has been guarding? What do you need going forward? And Knight of Swords, wow. This is like a messenger. This could be someone coming into your energetic field that has a certain message about manifestation, about creating things with mental awareness. This could be maybe you started being interested in manifestation or interested in the subject of creating things with your mind, or doing things with your mind. Maybe, psi abilities comes into play here. This could be any sort of mental clarity, meditation practices, any new things that are coming in that are going to allow you to perceive kind of what's going on in your mind and your mental perception of the world from an outside perspective. So definitely meditation practices are super, super efficient for this. But this could also be a person in your life that is bringing this in for you. So sharpening your mind is extremely important for this as well. That's definitely coming in for you. There's going to be a lot of mental clarity that's coming in very swiftly with the Knight and Strength card coming up. I freaking love this card. It's a cat that is, holding a lion. So strength, you're gonna have to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. With the strength card, you're holding this lion, and with the traditional tarot, you're holding its jaws in your hands, right? And so there's this like balance between trust and knowingness, like faith and knowing. Like faith and knowing are kind of two different sides. So faith, you're just like believing that it's going to happen, hoping that it's going to happen. But knowing is you're knowing that it's going to happen. And so with the strength card, you have this dichotomy, this balance between the two, where you do have faith that what you want is going to come to fruition, but you also know that it has no choice but to come to fruition. And you're putting yourself out there. You're being really exposed with the strength card, feeling like you're super, super exposed and that this could go wrong at any time, but you just have to do it, right? It's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you have to follow through with. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, coming into a lot of emotional security, feeling like you maybe haven't felt this deeply about something in a really long time. And I think that's what's going to lead you out of this period of not knowing what's next. Whenever you get that feeling, that intuition that, wow, this is something that I really, really need to follow, then follow it. And don't put any expectations on what that thing is or how it's going to happen. Just see it through and see where it takes you. There's a lot of synchronicity with the High Priestess coming in, and this feminine aspect of our subconscious mind that's really gonna, oh my goodness, you guys, the moon. Just as I said that, I pulled a card. So the moon represents that which is hidden. It represents the water element. The moon controls the tides. It controls the water in our bodies. It helps create this like gravitational field that we have around the earth that holds everything together. And that's exactly what the subconscious mind does. It's not really anything that we can see, right? Like the gravitational magnetic field around the earth is not anything we can see, but we know it's there. We know it's being maintained. We, again, this knowingness, this trust and this knowingness that everything is in place, that everything is stable, for you to just be who you are and to step into that version of who you are, because you have everything you need. Like, it's all so clear, even though it's veiled right now to you. It's so clear to me. Wheel of Fortune again on the bottom of the deck. Wow, guys, it's all so clear. You are going to be stepping into something so, so aligned. It's like this person that you've been waiting for, and this is a common theme in a lot of my readings. This person that you've been waiting to be, you're stepping into, and it's so aligned for you. And even though it feels like you're lost, that's the most exciting time, because the possibilities are completely endless and you can take any direction you want. Just take the direction that you have passion about and go with it from there. Four of Cups. Wow, really, really pay attention to your field. And I'm kind of getting that signal that a lot of you might need to sit in silence, just disconnect from the phone, disconnect from all this stuff that tries to pull us in a million different directions, and just sit in silence and see what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your senses. Get back to your senses. See what uh, the world is trying to offer you with the Four of Cups. See what opportunities, what synchronicities are showing up, and follow those. And that is the scariest path at first. It becomes easy because once you see the synchronicities come in, you're like, whoa, this synchronicity changed my life and it brought me to this other synchronicity. And from there, it just keeps going, right? It gains momentum, and we go from faith to knowing that this is how our life is going to play out. But at first, it's like really, really exposing, really, really scary to follow that inner light. But with that, I'm going to leave you all to the rest of your days. Thank you so, so much for joining me today. And I hope this gave you some insight on what you've been going through, what you've been dealing with. I love you very, very much. And so does Benny. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.